Hello, friends. I said I wasn't gonna do another bead point, but I lied. This is what happens when I go to an estate sale. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm doing. See, we have here a beaded ice cream cone that I'm working on. I've stopped where I've stopped because I've realized I need to change my pattern, and that would be this guy. Ta-da! I need to make it wider. So, go back there. So, I'm going to edit my pattern first, and then I'm going to continue beading. And you get to watch, because easy bead patterns works on my computer and all that jazz. So, I need two things open. I need this guy open. But yeah, it's chill Saturday time. I'm gonna split screen my other screen over here, and we're gonna go over here. And here is the one I did yesterday. And here is Easy Bead Patterns, and I have to open the file. Rainbow. Boop. I'm gonna squish these. I don't remember how to make these parts squish in, but that's okay. Can I still go? There, good enough. I'm gonna need to make this part wider because I want this to be multi-layered piece that I'm working on, so I can't quite get away with my plan if it's so narrow here. So I need to make it wider. I'm just making a bigger ice cream drip, that's all. So I need my purple, the light purple actually. And I didn't actually make this pattern according to the beads I have on hand, so it's going to be a mystery what the final color palette actually looks like when I bead it up. But I really love the chart. Like, I did this last night. Dawn and I were watching both Frozen movies as I charted this. So I'm super happy with it. But I need to edit. I think I need to go this direction. I need it wider. I really wish I could do like, I need to end in 3 though, because I want it to end in 1. But if I do that, I can't have it do what I want it to do, which is sad. Probably need the darker purple. I can't see what's going on. I need to change this purple. Okay. I think it was actually technically a pink. I don't know. Let's go back. Just use a dark purple. Oh, what's the pattern on this guy? I think that's brown. If I do there. Yeah, that's the pattern on that row. How is everybody today? What are we up to? Needs to be minimum 3 wide for this drip. Or something. Mikia, hello, welcome. How are you doing? I'm making ice cream. This is a bead pattern I have. I'm working on a bead point. Oop, there we are. I'm not going to switch to the other camera just yet, but I am editing the pattern I'm making. And good, I can see that, yeah. So this bit here is a little too thin for my liking, so I'm going thicker. Raven! Thank you for the resub, my friend. See where we're at on your thing. Raven? Because I know you're getting close to like, okay, not quite as close as I thought. Oh, we have a finished donut once I fill it in. All right, let me just sit and doodle that. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the resub. Alright, I'm not going to switch to the other camera because I'm trying to brainstorm my pattern here, but I'll draw you in. You have a finished donut, and that is, you get your freebie triangles too. So what would you like for your next pattern while you're here? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm working on a beaded ice cream cone scissor case for my Reginald's. It's been an idea I've had in the works for a little while now. Let me get my pencils out. Sorry if the pencils being next to the microphone is a little clattery, but it's better than the microphone being next to the light, which apparently has too much feedback for most people, so I have to reconfigure my desk or bring a different light over that has a different bulb, or I don't know what's going on. I like the snowflake. There's a snowflake? I have a snowflake. Do I have a snowflake? Oh, you like the snowflake. Okay, for your next one, I can do that. What color snowflake and background would you like? I made a crap ton of snowflakes the other day. Did you like those colors? Actually, I can bring them out. I might have to switch back. Okay, let me go to the live scene after all. Hello, welcome. I am doodling right up here. Sparkles. Purple. Light purple is over here. Yay! Donut! It's so great. I love it. Purple snowflake with white background. I can do that. That's amazing. Okay, cool. Okay. Those I can draw in super fast. Are we going to go for an all purple cycle? Tell me we're going for an all purple cycle. We've got several people going for favorite color cycles. Yes! Okay, sweet. All purple. I'm going to write that down so I remember. All purple. Make myself a little bit of a note there. Ta-da! All right. Raven, you are getting close. super sweet. The sprinkles are the best part. Okay, set stuff down. It'll be near the microphone. You might hear it. I don't know. Yes, they are. IRL also. But there we are. So there's that. Put that away for now. Here's our actual project, and I stopped on the row where I have to start adding the ice cream drip, but I'm actually beading around the drip because the cone is going to be one layer, and then the ice cream is going to be another layer, and it's going to be double-sided. I also have mint chocolate. Oh, come on. Come here, you. Mint chocolate is the other one that I'm doing, so I'll have to edit the pattern for both and then stitch them. But I'm going to edit the pattern for the other one first. For this one first. Come here, you. No. Ah. Okay. Let my split screen do what it needs to do. So I gotta make it a big old drip. I wonder if I could like drip it off horizontal. That might work okay. Purple. That looks weird. Nah. I'll stick with this. Get my light purple. I need a different color for this. It is too close to the brown I have in the ice cream cone. Or maybe I can change the light brown in the ice cream cone. Yeah, the beige. But yeah, so I'm just pattern editing. This is Easy Bead Patterns, if anybody's curious. This one, maybe? Oh, that's too dark. That's too dark. Let me change my brown as well. Because it doesn't have to be super, super accurate. Oh, jeez. That's a little ugly. Gross. Okay, how about bronze? This one? Okay, that's hideous. The color palettes in this program are not the absolute greatest. So, yeah, let's go back to pink. No. I like the light purple. The color contrast isn't great between the light purple and the beige, which means my eyes are going to bug out when I try to read the pattern. Pink. That's ugly. No, I like the purple. I guess I'll just live with it. Okay, I'll just live with it. Oh well. Very nice. I've been thinking about getting that. Bead tool is not sometimes enough. I don't use bead tool, so I wouldn't really know. They don't keep up on the colors. Kind of makes sense. And bead tool is top of the line as far as bead pattern making programs go. To the best of my knowledge, I actually am not a strict pattern maker. I make patterns for myself, but I don't make them to sell, so I wouldn't really know for sure what all is out there. That could be other stuff as well. but I know bead tool has been like the industry standard forever. Bead creator, I would not suggest. Dang it. Just stay away from bead creator. Yellow. Boop, 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 boop. Adding more sprinkles. And what was the other color? Was that dark? This guy? There. That should do. It looks okay. Hiya, hello Heather. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Creator is expensive. It is expensive and not worth it. Just even from like years and years back, but like just looking at it now, it's like this doesn't seem like it's well kept up with, and I don't think it is. Can you make 3D patterns in one of these pattern makers? Pretty good. How are you? I don't think so. You're probably gonna have to learn Blender for stuff like that. And as far as 3D patterns, a lot of it is trial and error. Like the things that I've made, it's been trial and error. Yeah. So you can't like mock up unless you're good at like CAD. To the best of my knowledge, like I said, I don't know everything, but I only know the things I've come across. So like all of my dimensional work is literally me stitching it and trying to make patterns for that with what I have on hand may or may not go so well. So like Blender or Rhino or I don't even know all the computer-aided design programs out there are probably going to be your better bets. So it really depends on like how in-depth tech-wise you need to go with stuff. Yeah, but a lot of 2D work, I just do it easy bead patterns. I use Beadographer. They have their pros and cons, both of them. I prefer the look of easy bead patterns better. But Beadographer has .com, that's a web browser tool, has some really, really, really good scalable tools. Like this one's more in depth, the one I'm using now. But like transparency and image recreation tools are a little better in Beadographer, I would say. And they have customer feedback, so they have things like Peyote triangles, and I think they're going to do like warped squares next. Yeah, they're a little more day-to-day involved because it's made for beaders by beaders who are active in the community. So I pay a subscription for them, but most of my overall use is going to be this guy. Actually, I want a different green for those sprinkles. There's not many greens. And I just completely ignore Delica colors because if you try to go based off of Delica colors, your on-screen contrast isn't going to be good. So I just pick colors as needed after the fact. No. And that's my biggest problem with designing on computer is there's really just not good enough definition sometimes. The contrast between them. But that's just me. My eyes could just be buggy. Zoom in. I want a better color of sprinkles, but I don't like this green. Maybe red or pink. Ooh, pink sprinkles. That might work. Pink. No, like dark ass pink. But yeah. What are you up to today, Heather and Raven? How are you guys doing? What is going on in your lives? Is that dark pink purple good enough? I think so, but now I need to go back to the green. And put in the outline for my aqua there. Teal. Boop. Because the sprinkles were the same color as this, and I just did a replace all. I love the replace all option in this program. It's so nice. Boop, boop. Outlining the swirls. This one's a little more difficult to design than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. How's it looking? Super sprinkly? Gotta get flooring and set up a date time for installs. So fun. I'd rather be beading. I don't blame you. I'd rather be beading too. But getting stuff done is a good idea. Is it nice? Oven. I'll be back. Need to get turkey meatloaf and ooh. That sounds delicious. This ice cream looks delicious as well. So I think I need to take the gray out of the whipped cream, and I want to make like peaks. So I need to not have it be random, but have it also be swirled. Oy. Okay. Where's my white? Okay, I'm gonna zoom in up here. First time making this recipe. Good luck, Raven. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna take the sprinkles out of the whipped cream as well for now. I'll just randomly put them back in later. It's pretty much just drawing, but you end up with pixel dots. It's great. I love it. I love making bead patterns. Bead charts. Okay, let me go back to the gray. Gray in this one instead of EY. Both spellings are accurate, but this one only accepts the one. No. There we go. A little better. Kind of. I think I liked it before. No, we're not doing any of that. We're just gonna pretend I didn't do that. I liked it better before. Or just like shadows and dips instead. Oh, no, too far. Aha, okay. Yes, I approve. I approve of this ice cream cone. Okay, I think I'm good. have enough dots? Sprinkles. Alright, and now I'm actually gonna alter the bead colors in the pattern to what I actually have on hand, because I didn't do that last night, so I'm gonna be picking bead colors. Because I have the ice cream cone colors, and that's all I've started with. But I need the rest of this so that I can easily distinguish between what's going on here. So, and it would help if I had some purples. I don't have many purples. I gave away the couple purples I did have, so I might encounter some problems. Okay, so live scene. Dark purple. It's kind of a bronzy purple. And I just want size 11 beads. I don't want to have to use delicas because they don't work well with 14 count Ada. And so this is like me needing to actually buy more size 11 beads. Oops. Okay, so I have these two. These are my ice cream colors. These are my ice cream cone colors. That's what's going on right here. So that's fine. How many pinks do I have? I don't even have really good pinks. Like I have a salmon. I have a salmon pink. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So a salmon pink, and I have a darker red. So those two can go together. I might have to have orange ice cream in there instead. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay. And these can be the really dark sprinkles, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. So yellow. Yellow ice cream can be... I believe there's enough of this yellow left in there. And I can have this other one for the darker outline color. So it's yellow. I have to have like a proper orange color. So those two, that. So that might have to be orange. The purple might have to be the salmon pink. But those two are so close. These two are so close. But they're separated by blue in between, so the colors might change next to each other. But I don't have any purples. This is my problem. I never have purple. Purple beads are hard to find anyway. Like, just in general, they're hard to find, but I just never buy them in the right sizes. Specifically, size 11. Aqua, though, I do have perfection. I have aqua and then turquoise for the dark. And then my light blue can be the sky. And that one should do. Is there another better blue over here? No, those will do, because this dark blue can be my dark blue sprinkles. Dark blue sprinkles and dark purple sprinkles. Ooh. Okay. Dark blue sprinkles, dark purple sprinkles, dark yellow sprinkles. Is that a thing? But I have yellow sprinkles in here. Oh, but I need green. Green. This green is great, and so is this one. They're both great. I love them. They're Tohos. These are both Tohos. Yes. Yes. And then dark green sprinkles instead. I think I can manage that. Well, darker compared to these two, but would it contrast against that? This could be the dark, dark. Dark, 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 dark. What containers do you use? Oh, these are, you can get them at Walmart, I think Walmart and Michael's. I don't know if you can get this size at Michael's, but you can get it at Walmart for sure. It's in the jewelry section. They're just twist off. They're meant for anything small. So like sequins or glitter or crystals or whatever, but each color I have is in a twist off. That way I can put certain colors with certain projects, but at the same time, if I want blue or green, I can see all the blues and greens of a certain type bead that I have in place at the same time. And how do you remember what they are? The beads? Oh, I label what's in them with masking tape. So the size 10s and 11s are in all of this size container. And I have two of them that have size 8 and 6 beads, which will be right here. So these are size 6s and 8s. And I arrange them by color, and I have to go through every now and then and rearrange them because, as you can see, they slide around. But I go from dark to light. So start with black and then down through the rainbow and then end at white. But brand and specific colors for reordering? No, mostly I do that when I order new beads is when I label what's in the containers. So a lot of what I have on hand is unlabeled. A lot of these were thrifted or given to me. Here's one that is labeled. This one's labeled. So this is Toho number 2101, size 11. I use a price dot. So I use a price dot. I write pertinent information on the bottom. And this is only when I get new beads. I don't do it for the old beads because I just haven't gotten around to it. But when I get new beads in, I put the brand name. In this case, it is Toho. The color, 2101, and what size it is. For reordering, if I end up going through this. I don't remember buying this, actually. But I did, so. The best example I have of that. Aw. I didn't relabel my 222s. But this is Toho 222. I should do the same thing. But as you can see for like my delicas, they're all labeled on the bottom. And if it's orange, it means it glows under a black light. Oh, thank goodness. If you've been beading for like a long time, and I don't think you have, right? But most people who have been beading for a long time have a system in place, or they don't. They're like me. I don't have a system in place. I'm just like, eh. I'm pretty good about remembering where I got something, or knowing where I can find something similar to what I've just run out of. You know, like 1 month and a half. All right, so you can start being set up and having a system from the start. These are my favorite because they're contained. You can see at a glance all the colors that you have for any size or shape or however you want to organize the external bins. You can see everything that you have in here. And if you do need to label them and remember what they are, you can do that on the bottom. The only label this one has is that it glows under black light. Some of them in here do. But I'm not as good with my older beads that I've had for years as I am with stuff that's coming in, stuff that's new. So like my 15s, a lot of them are labeled because I've bought them within the last few years. But if I do need to go back and label a bunch of these, then if I know what they are, if I know that they're Tohos, you can tell what Tohos are just by looking at them. Or if I know that they're Ornella, or if I know where I bought them, I can go back and look for those numbers. Yeah. You're so funny. I'm an organized mess. Wait. Does that work? Is that an oxymoron? I'm organized when I feel like it and totally a wreck otherwise. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I have ice cream colors. I don't have purple, so I'm going for pink instead of purple. I've got a salmon. I don't have a hot pink. I thought I had a hot pink. Where's my pink? Where's my bead soup? I don't think I'd have enough pink in there either, though. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. I was taking it to the market. Is that a Sarin needle minder? It sure is. I blame her for getting me into beading. Blame her for getting me into streaming. Okay, so I do have a pink bead soup, but none of them are enough for this swatch of ice cream. The purple in the diagram there. Dang it. Okay. We're just gonna leave that alone. Yeah. Sarin is to blame for lots of things. She may not realize it, but she is. She's stream mom to a lot of us. But yeah, I'm glad she got you into beading. And I can help you along the way as well. If you ever have questions, let me know. Let me know. I am more than happy to help out. Okay, so I'm gonna change. Gonna go back here. I change this light purple to pink. Salmon. Can I type in salmon? Ooh, it does show up. Oh, those are hideous. But let's try. Oh, yeah. What if I do the darker one? Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll live. Pink or red? I'm not sure what will show up best for the outline. I didn't choose any reds just yet for the cherry, for the beads. But I am going back through and I'm changing the bead colors to match what I have in stash that I'm actually going to be working from. This one? Yes. Okay. We're getting there. Okay, so blue is actually pretty good. No. Oh, wait, light blue. Nope, I don't like that. Intense blue. No. Actually kind of like the blue that it's showing already. Is that, yeah, wait, no. Yeah, I already read that. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just having fun. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh. And then I can go back with this one. I guess not. They're too close. Ugh. What if I did this here, and then I came back with this one? No. Nope. Back. This is what I mean about contrast being a pain in the butt. actually have the same labels you have, so that's a step I won't need to buy. See? A lot of people have price dots, and they're sticky, and let me see, do any of these have, yeah, okay, so this one, and they peel off fairly easily. Like, if you don't ever need it anymore, you know, it comes off just like that. So it doesn't leave hard to get off residue. You can re-stick them. You can rewrite them if the tack ever wears off the if the adhesive ever gets weird, you can just write a new one. That way, if you need to rearrange your jars or put stuff in different jars, then you'll be fine. Okay. So, turquoise. Turquoise. Yes, we have turquoise. Okay. Baby bright turquoise. This one. There we go. We got something. That's enough of a difference for me to be able to tell yes. This is gonna be orange now. But yeah, I'm doing all this before I continue stitching so that I don't like have to go back and mess with the pattern anymore after this. I made it really late last night, so. What color am I got? Like, kind of a peachy, salmony. Oh, there's not a lot here. Okay. There's you. And then dark, but not dark enough. All these oranges always look the same. I don't want to go super dark, but I might have to. Okay. Yellow's fine, and dark yellow. Just trying to make sure that there's enough contrast just looking at it from a distance, and also just me looking at it at a glance. There's a lot of sprinkles on this. And it's a very textured cone. Like, the pattern is very textured, so there's a lot going on here. I might regret some stuff. Green, very, very, very pale light green. Mint. This mint. And then like a bright ass green. Ooh. Okay, maybe not that bright ass. Nope, not that either. Dang it. Good enough. I think. I'm sad there's no purple in here other than like my purple dots. Metallic purple gold iris. Oh jeez. Super, super dark. That one's fine. Blue. This one. No. Do the royal blue. I like that. And then go back here. this color. That doesn't seem right. There we go. Yay. I need to brighten that up. Yeah, that's the least accurate out of all the beads I have on hand here, but that's the best contrast I'm getting, so I think that'll be good. Pink, blue, teal, orange, yellow, green, whipped cream, cherry is fine. I think we're good. I mean, made a much bigger drip area, which was the whole point of this thing. I'm going to save it. There we go. And export. Yay, we're updated. Sweet. Sweet, because it's ice cream. Ha ha. Okay, because I'm on this row right here. And I just kind of need to have these colors out now. Oh, I didn't pick red. I didn't pick red beads. I need a dark, a medium, and a highlight. Go figure, I don't have any of those. Well, I don't have an opaque red? Seriously? What is wrong with... I don't. Not in size 11s. Oh, that's a lie. That is a freaking lie. Okay. I do. Okay. That's a size 8. Yep, that's quirks. Red. Red. Hooray! Oh, and I had another pink too, didn't I? There's something pink in here. No, that's a crystal. I swear there's a Ceylon pink in here. Am I making stuff up? Oh, it's in here. I am not making it up. There you go. Got pink. Okay, so these two can go together then. No. These two can go together as light and dark, which means this one might can contrast with something. How many reds do I have? Or it could be dark brown. But I also have this deep transparent red. Deep, deep dark red. Deep, deep dark red. Look at this one. those two. I swear there's one more. You just have beads everywhere. I do. I have beads everywhere. I've been doing this a long time. The ones I'm pulling out, I actually bought all at the same time. So all of these I bought for 40 bucks at a kind of an outdoor garage sale place. And they're tubes. So these are all vintage, actually. This is what I used to make practice kits for people. Because they're not uniform, they're uneven. They're really, really great for embroidery. Which, this is an embroidery project, which means they're great for needlepoint. Oh, I kind of like that one. This is a bit big, though. So are those. But yeah, I have beads everywhere. All over the place. The finishes themselves might work though, so I'm gonna leave it like that. We liking our ice cream colors yet? Also, here is an entire bead soup. It came just like that. Soup is good soup. Came just like that, so that's always fun to use. Or to add to with just random stuff. But I think we're good now. No. I think got all my colors picked out. So I don't necessarily need the highlight on the cherry, but I think the shiny finish would do a nice shine on the cherry instead. So that'll be okay. And I have made a mess already. Congrats. I have to sort the soup. No. Would you really? Why? That's like torture. Would you really? You have more. Yes, you will. Oh my gosh. You know, there are people like that. And I suppose you are part of said group. So I'm gonna leave like the reference image in the top of the stream corner, because the only thing I really changed was a little bit of color palette editing, but like it's just a preview for you guys to see what I'm working on mostly. Okay, so I'm gonna leave all these colors out. I'm probably not gonna get to them this stream, but picking them out is good, and having edited the pattern is good. Because I'm doing the ice cream cone layer. The ice cream itself is a separate layer, or it will be. There's going to be like 4 layers of embroidery on this. And I don't know how many layers of lining, and I don't even know what to use to line it because I don't have anything. Maybe I can go like down to the neighbor's house again and just be like, "You got any fabric?" They have an estate sale going on, which is how I got the Ada in the first place. Like, I got a boatload of Ada. Look at this. There's so much. I'm never going to use this all. So much. You're one of them. Yeah. That's so sad. But if you guys are like, how do I learn to bead point? It's a good book for you. Well, it's my book, but Beadpoint by Ann Benson. Ann Benson is my hero. Just saying, she's always been my hero, but like, she's so great. She's so great. There's a needle case project in here. And this piece right here. This one's done in size 15 beads. I didn't go that small, because I know I don't have enough in the right colors. So I also have 14 count Ada, which is best with 11 beads. 18 count would be better with size 15 beads. I didn't have 18 count, so I have 14 count. So 11 beads. I charted to that. I did it. I made this. Started off with this shape, and then made an ice cream cone. So yeah, I need that. It's a good book. I love it. But yeah, Ann Benson's my hero. Lots of cool stuff in here. So like, she has her tips and tricks in the beginning and types of beads, and I'm not using delicas. I don't like the look of delicas on Beadpoint. You know, so it's got the tricks in the beginning, which is nice, and then it goes into the projects. Mirror. I love this little guy. I actually kind of want to make this one or something similar. I don't know what for, maybe just a fridge magnet, but I love it. I love it so much. You know, and they're various, you know, complexity. Like, I think that's like on a journal. I don't know. But, you know, the designs are in here. How to make a coin purse. Like, I told you, Ann Benson's great. I love her. I want to make something like that. Figure it out. And then there's the how-tos and how to line it and how to sew it in, and the big ass pillow. I've actually I ran across an account on Instagram where a lady actually has bead pointed the pillow. And I'm like, there is no way you actually bead pointed the pillow. And she's like, I actually bead pointed the pillow. You are, my goodness, dedicated. Like a little box top for like a little jewelry box. Like, and this is like late 90s, early 2000s. The projects obviously look it. But that's when she was, you know, in the height of her beading career. I haven't seen a lot come out of Ann Benson in recent years. This is 2003. Yeah. So the projects were made in the late 90s. It was published in the early 2000s. You can tell. Oh, this one. I love this one. Look at it. So she incorporates different size beads and stuff too, which is phenomenal. Just part of why I'm doing the cone and the ice cream in separate layers is because I might actually want to like do different shaped sizes of beads in the ice cream itself. So I'm holding off on that. I might incorporate other sizes and work around it. We'll see. Because if I can look through my stash and see anything that would be cool for sprinkles, that'd be great. I don't have enough bugles in the right colors, but bugle beads would be a good option for that. This book is great. I love it. Yeah, the coin purse is fun, isn't it? Okay, so. Oh, wrong way. Zooming in more. Consulting my pattern now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, sweet. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 white ones in this part of the pattern, and then the beadwork is going to look a little bit shaped here. So I'm going to have this in view, and I'm not going to have the beads in view because that just, nah, not happening. So I like just going straight from the same side. You can go down and come up again, but I don't want to. I don't want to. So I'm going to have to be careful to count my beads and not actually go all the way to the end of the row. One, 2, 3, 4. This is the last white. No. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. What row am I on? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did the pattern wrong. That's what. Ha ha ha. I can't pay attention to my own pattern. Yeah, for anybody that's like, where'd you get the pattern? I made it. Like, I guess I'd sell it to you. I can list it somewhere if anybody is really, really wanting it. It would work well as a cross stitch also. I've never actually sold charts before. I've been wondering what to charge for them, because it is definitely on my to-do list. Okay, I think that's, yeah. And then I have to go back this direction from here, because the drip is going to start here, but it's another, I'm going to have layers kind of close together. You know, like those lids that do this? I'm going to have the layers of my cross stitch, my bead point pattern here do this. It's hard to describe. I know what I'm thinking, but because I'm basically making a pocket. So you see where the ice cream is going to be the back layer, and the cone is going to be the front layer, and then in between is going to fit my scissors. Not these ones, but the Reginald's. So all the storks are going to fit between the layers. One on one side is going to be between the ice cream, the rainbow ice cream, and the waffle cone, and on the other side I'm doing a mint chocolate and a chocolate waffle cone. And then in the middle, between the two cones, I'm going to stick the third pair of scissors. So there's like a lot going on in this project. I knew it was going to be complex. I didn't think it was going to be complex. You know, that's how it goes. And I don't think I've shared pictures of it yet, because I started this at like midnight last night. I was watching movies and started it, and by the time I'm done with like late night projects for the night, it's like the lighting in here is awful. You know, because there's no sunlight. So beige and 2 browns all the way across the board. I actually wish I'd chosen my matte off-white color for this white on the cone, because these two finishes kind of play off of each other a little too much for my liking. But I've already gotten so far, and it's a personal project for me, so like it's not really gonna bother me. I'm gonna see it like a couple times a day, but I'm not gonna be staring at it all the time when it's said and done. And it's going by pretty quick, so like working with it's not super miserable yet. Yeah, I got the Ada, and I got these 2 hoops, and I got a handful of bobbinated DMC, probably DMC, I don't know. At an estate sale for $3, and so far I have gotten my $3 worth out of it, for sure. For sure. I'm definitely happy about that purchase. And this is like been an idea that's been rattling around in my head for a little while. I think I even sketched it once, like a while back in like an old bullet journal or something. I'll find that eventually and be like, yes, I have worked on this. Hooray. Okay, I think I'm increasing now. Oh, one more. Okay. This is the increase row. Boop. It's a little hard to see because the beads actually match the fabric pretty exactly. Okay. Because I'm not marking my pattern, I'm just like scrolling it down. Like, I'll show you. So instead of marking my pattern, come here, you. I'm just like scrolling to where the bottom is the row that I need to be working on, basically. So I'm starting on the left here for this current row, going all the way to here, coming up, going to here, because there's going to be negative space on this piece of fabric where the ice cream is. And it'll be the positive space on another piece. Whee! I don't do anything normal. Just in case anybody's like, why don't you just do it the standard way? There's rules? I don't play by the rules. I just make stuff up. Okay, holding it that way is weird, so I'm gonna hold it this way. So one brown. So there's like 3 different patterns. No, 2 different patterns for these rows. The color's making my eyes wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Doing this on stream is always hard too. Like, it's not as hard as stitching the Phoenix was. Stitching that on stream was like anger inducing half the time. Partly because it was so blue and just partly because it was so big. So this is like a moderate sized piece. I'm much happier with it. I don't think I'm going to straighten up the rows. I think I like the chaotic effect of the beads not being quite lined up, but I am sticking strictly to just size 11 and 10 beads because the delicas were too small for my liking for this size, for this count of fabric. So I guess if maybe I had like 16 count fabric, I'd be happier with delicas on that, but I don't have that. I have size 11 and I'm curious if like size 8 beads would work on it fine. Yeah. This will end on a brown bead. Okay. So where the negative space is, I'm going to be careful not to have any stitch work going over it because I need to cut it out and sew it to the back in the end. I want to do the colored bit, but I gotta do the boring bit first. Do 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 do. Come on. My thread is getting short and it's like trying to escape the needle. No. Sit back here in a sec and stretch. Be a good idea. Oh shoot. I messed up my pattern. I'm like, why am I off by 1? Let's take this out and then stretch once I get back to the right place. Yeah, this pattern is, I love it. I love the final effect, but I am definitely miscounting a lot. But it's super easy to take out beaded needlepoint. So like, you just pull the bead out. And since there's no stitch changes happening with the thread color itself, you just like frog it. Okay. I'm gonna sit up straight and stretch. And why is that flower on the ground? Nope. Put a few of these things away. The whole room is a mess, honestly. Like, everything is just everywhere. It's all over the place. Okay, these boxes I got out earlier, I can put them away too. My chair was just hitting stuff. Do a mini stretch break here, and then I'll like sit up. I'm gonna stand up and go walk around the house for a little bit. Okay, so I will be right back, and in the meantime I will run an ad break and incentivize you guys to get up and go stretch as well. So see you in a little bit. I've returned. Did someone raid? What did Liz raid? What happened? What did I miss? Bye. Oh no. Thanks for shouting out, Liz, Saren. She did raid. Oh my gosh, how is everybody? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. So, Bill, thanks for coming in for a little bit. Bye. Stella, hello. She'll never know what happened. Cause chaos. Put in lots of emotes. Oh, I don't have raid alerts on my Be Right Back screen. So, if you're wondering, like, why not happen? But thank you for coming in with your 24 viewer friends. How is everybody? Oh my gosh. Hi, hello BK, how are you? I wasn't expecting that. I'm just like silently being myself over here. Oh, yeah, Twitch was lagging on your end or something earlier, right? Yeah, I saw that, but I had to go set up. Ixa was working on a project real quick earlier, and then I'm setting up today for stream because I'm not setting up at the market. So I keep myself beading occupied either way. But yes, BK's doing good. Good. All right, guys, I'm making ice cream. I'm making ice cream. I'll show you the big picture. The big picture. Zoom out. Boom. So I designed this last night in Easy Bead Patterns. I was editing part of it just now, and so I'm gonna make it into a bead point. Woo-hoo. So yeah, I charted this, and then I charted the other one. Hey, where's my other one? Boop. Mint chocolate too, for the other side. This is a double-sided piece I'm doing. So, it's actually 4 layers. I need to change this to chocolate waffle cone, because I don't want to bead this color on the other side. So, yeah, that'll be a chocolate waffle cone with a mint chocolate ice cream. Has more whipped cream on that side. But I have the rainbow, the unicorn ice cream is what I'm working on today. But, yeah. Maggie! Beat a lefty! Ah, why you do this? Okay, all right, Maggie. Just for you. I'll do this left-handed for a few minutes. Means I go a little slower. But it won't be super difficult. I can do this, though. If I don't catch the other side of my fabric. Nope. Ha! 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 Beaded ice cream, yes. You know what it's gonna be. You know I like you to bead left-handed. Right. You're just keeping me in practice for when I eventually break my arm someday. BRB Doggo says it's pee o'clock. So did my bladder just now, but you know. So, this is actually going to be a scissor case for my Reginalds. So one Reginald is gonna be on the side with the rainbow ice cream, and another one is gonna be on the side with the mint chocolate ice cream, and in the middle between the two is gonna be another pocket. There's gonna be 3 pockets, a third pocket for me to fit the third pair of scissors. So whoever ends up in which slot, you know, doesn't matter, but they'll all have a home. This one is probably going in the middle because it has the Saren key fob on it, but the tree of life, look at it. It's got tiny bits of mica in it. Not too much. Just a smidge. Very, very light amount. But this one matches my Venus dragon that I bought from her, so. But yeah. So Donna and I have decided that Buff Reginald is the one that secretly likes the unicorn ice cream. Buff Reginald. Him. He's a softie at heart. Okay, left-handed. Where is my pattern? I need to zoom in. Where am I at? I need 1, 2, 3. I think it's there. Yeah. Okay. I can't really highlight my charts, so I just zoom in to where I need to be, mostly, when I'm doing something like this. And these are my 2 colors that I'm working with. One is a dark bronze. Where did I get this? I don't know. And this is a beige. This is one of my leftover from like the last time I needed a commission and had to go to Hobby Lobby. But I need to order that in a different brand at some point. Order it online in future. But off to the side here, I'm going to move the camera. We have all of our ice cream colors. Look at them. All pretty and such. Ooh. Okay, I'm back. No more of that. But yeah, so all my ice cream colors are out over here. I just picked those on screen to match, well, I changed my chart to match my colors. Yeah, how is everybody doing? What are you doing today? What are you up to? How far did Liz get in the Princess Peach? I think I exited the wrong spot. I need to go down and back up again. So like the reason I'm working on this project now is because I recently, as in yesterday, went to an estate sale down the street from me. Apparently one of the neighbors I've never met recently passed away, and her daughter was running the estate sale for her mother's possessions. Super sad. But she had a huge crafting stash, and I didn't get to see all of it because it was kind of dark. Look how much Ada. There's like a crap load of Ada. 14 count and 11 count, so big stitches. But 14 count is perfect for Beadpoint, which is why I did this. And then this hoop and a couple other hoops and like a, you know, random assortment of floss. Some beading needles that say they're size 14. I wonder if that's true or not, but we'll find out. You know, I got all this for $3. Like, that's not a bad deal, and it's good enough to get me started on a piece I've been meaning to make anyway. Ooh, BK's making a 3-drop peyote bracelet. That's exciting. Liz got her arm done, then a little of the dress. Twitch was being a pain in my butt. I saw you were getting upset. That is no bueno, Twitch. No bueno, Twitcho. I can't do this. Okay. I will persevere for a few stitches. Nope. Nope. Aha! Guessing left-handed is even worse than guessing right-handed. The good thing about Beadpoint, though, is you don't ever have to change thread color if you don't want to. So I'm not going to change thread color until I get to the ice cream. And I'll probably choose like pink. Maybe lime green. I don't think I have any orange. I have a light purple, but I don't have any purple beads other than one of the colors that's going to be the sprinkles. But I haven't decided if I'm going to keep it all flat or if I'm actually going to embroider bigger beads in places and then work the bead point around it. I don't know yet. Because bigger beads would be kind of cool for ice cream sprinkles. And like, especially for the chocolate chips on the other one. But I'd have to see if I have any beads that actually would fit the look I'm going for. Because if not, then I'll keep it flat stitching. But if so, then we can have some dimensional beads added to our embroidery here. Which is always cool, just to have a little bit of interest. Like in the book I'm actually you know, was my inspiration for this whole project in the first place. So the project that inspired me to be like, ooh, I need a needle case for my Reginald's is this guy. Boop. An actual needle case for embroidery scissors. This is made with size 15 beads, but it was on size 18 count Ada, so I can't quite do that. So I had to account for size beads in Ada that I did have, and then I charted my patterns. But this is Beadpoint by Ann Benson. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's my hero. She always has been. Like, fantastic pieces. But what I meant about the bigger beads and bead pointing around them is something similar to this. So there's a little picture, you know, but she put the big beads down first, and then she did the bead point around the big beads. So something cool and dimensional like that in the ice cream bit itself could be interesting. Maybe. But yeah. So yeah, this book is great. The cover piece is also super cool. It's very dated as well. These projects were made in the late 90s. The book itself was published in the early 2000s. So yeah, it shows its age, but it's still lovely. I don't think I even had Discord open, BK. Oh, there it is. Ooh, guys, look at this 3-drop peyote. Ooh, those colors are pretty. Ooh. Dude, I love... This is like a cactus luster green, isn't it? It's, oh, what color is that? Delica 263? Is that right? That green is gorgeous. But this, like, deep red is nice as well. I don't have enough points for a triangle. I'm sorry. I did raise it a little bit just so it's not every single stream. I'm sorry. But I have been doing boatloads of triangles. I'll bring it up and I'll show you guys. So I have been actually working on cycles again. I owe several completed ones. Okay, this is the last left-handed stitch. I'm good for now. Yeah, I have been making a ton of triangles. Go down to the bottom here. So I'll show you. Boop. So this is me. The other night, I was working on RLB's cycle, and I had to do 12 sample triangles to get this pattern to work right. This is double-sided, and so like the other side is over here. So it's a warped hexagon, which means I have to like figure out how to stitch both sides of it so that both sides actually point the same direction, because I need them to point the same direction when I stitch it together. So yeah, so one pattern, the other pattern, and a crap load of practice triangles. I think this one will end up being for Saren. I think that's the right color blue that she likes. This one will end up being for Dawn, because that's the color she requested for her snowflake. Raven just requested a snowflake but asked for purple, so I'll have to make purple for hers. And then this, I need to find a dark purple I like in Delica's. And then this one, I think, will end up being part of its own cycle as well. But these are all practice bits. Or these could all 6 go together. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, so that was what I was doing the other night. I made 15 pieces in one night, and then I finished the other 3 triangles, hexagons that go in these gaps as well. And those are down here. It's supposed to look like mermaid scales. That was the challenge. But I didn't quite get there. I still like it. I still like it. And then I did the dark blue for contrast for the snowflake. So yeah. So a lot of you guys have been asking for seasonal cycles, and RLB's was one of the first ones is the next one that I owe, because I owe her 2 things now. She won the proto cycle for the streamiversary. Again, I did not rig it, I promise. And I told her I'd ship them both together, so I need to make this one. I spilled on myself. I need to make this one before I ship that out. And then I owe Desky, and then I owe BK, and then I owe Jess, and then I owe Sleeping Luna Designs, in that order. So I have 5 that I owe, and I have been brainstorming triangle ideas. That's where I'm at. But yeah. Okay. Back to the ice cream. I've also discontinued for now. I don't know if it'll stay that way, but I'm the finish a whip redemption. It's like I'll bring that back at any point that I don't know what to work on, but right now I'm super excited to be working on this piece. So I don't want to like change projects midstream anymore. I may bring it back at various times when I'm indecisive. But for now, I'm happy to be working on this piece. I really like it. And I'm close to one. Oh no. You'll get there. You'll get there, Maggie. Need my pattern back out. Boop. But BK, that color palette is super pretty. Super pretty. Okay, I need my pattern. Where am I now? Yeah, okay. I forgot what my pattern was. I was doing it left-handed. Yeah. So I am doing this in 4 layers of Beadpoint. The waffle cones are going to be like a front layer and then of the pockets, and then the ice creams are going to be back layers of the pockets, and then there's going to be a pocket in between the 2 layers of layers. It's going to be ice creamception. Not really, but you know, close enough. I can't ever do anything the easy way, guys. Keep messing up. Keep messing up this row. Dang it. It's the second time I frogged it on stream. This pattern is a lot more devious than it looks. It's a sneaky one. Sneaky pattern. I keep messing it up. Sorry. Oh well, it happens. Okay. Brown, beige, brown, brown, brown. Ugh. But I'll make you do a left-handed if I can. That I don't mind so much. Oh, your triangle? Okay. Okay, if you save up enough and you redeem them again side by side, then I'll do it left-handed again. That's what I did one of the last streams, didn't it? I did it left-handed, and it took a minute. Okay, no. I will get this row done eventually. Yes, and it took an hour. It's not uncommon for triangles to take an hour on stream anyway, but it's hilarious. It's either because I'm doing it left-handed, like when you redeem that, or like there's a lot going on, or I get raided all of a sudden, and then like a lot is going on after that point. We all know streams. There's no progress ever happen on streams. Nothing gets done fast. We're just here to chat. That's all. How's everybody's weekend going? Full of stream. A whole stream of one triangle. It feels like I've done that before. Yeah, how's everybody's weekend going? What are you guys doing? If you're wondering why I'm streaming on a Saturday instead of going to the market, it's because I was a ding-dong early this week. I was feeling out of it for a couple days, and I totally forgot to pay for my booth. They're due every Thursday at noon. So what tends to happen is earlier on the week, like Monday and Tuesday, I'm like, there's plenty of time for me to sign up for the thing in time. And then this last Wednesday, I was out of it. I just, overall, just not feeling great. It was kind of a panicky day. But that was my fault. And so I slept in super late on Thursday. I didn't wake up on Thursday until about 1 o'clock. And I looked at my phone when I woke up, and I'm like, welp, I guess I'm streaming Saturday. Oops. So I emailed the market manager and said, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'll see you next week. The booth fee's not worth it for me, not this time of year. It's not worth it for me ever to actually ever pay the late fee. So I don't pay the late fee. If I miss it, I miss it. You know, I just follow the rules, you know, whatever. But, you know, she says anytime that you can't make it to email her. I never heard back, but at least I emailed her. And so it was reflected in the layout yesterday when we got the layouts. So it's like, okay, so no market, my bad. There's also like one of the biggest Christmas events is happening this weekend downtown. So there really wouldn't have been enough foot traffic for me to justify going to the market. And I never really do sign up for the Christmas event in time. It's called Hangar Holiday. It used to be held at the airport hangar on base for years and years and years and years. And they moved it into town so that more people could access it. But it's put on by the Air Force wives, which is cool. But they always want you to pay, like, they still want you to pay with a physical check. And I'm like, I don't trust anybody to cash checks on time. So that always, like, keeps me from applying. And then furthermore, I don't have checks for that checking account. And furthermore, is there a furthermore? I don't know. Okay, what is happening with this row, and why can I not get it correct? Brown, beige, brown, 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 beige, brown, beige, brown, 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 beige, brown, beige. Oh, seriously? I think I just didn't add another bead on the row before. Because it... Wait. No? I did... Oh, wait. I'm decreasing, duh! Okay. I'm fine. Ignore me. I'm looking up in chat in just a second. I am so confused at my own pattern. I don't know that it's a decrease, apparently. Okay. It's a decrease. Whoops. Okay. I'm so dumb. I can't read my own pattern. Okay. Why did I take that row apart so many times? Okay. Oh, Maggie's been napping all day. Sweet. Naps are the best. Lefty. Okay. Good luck, VP. Okay, I'll bead this row left-handed. fine. Okay. Just for you. BK, OMG, we keep getting calls and mail for mortgage protection insurance. Yesterday they blew my husband's phone up until he... My gosh. I am lefty, I know. I am not. This is torture. I did it to myself, though. I put the redemption there. Okay. Haha. Nope. Yep, nope. Yay. At least this is a slightly easier thing to do left-handed than most of what I make. We already have it through our life insurance, so we don't need it. Man, why the extra solicitation, though? Like, that's rude. Like, stop calling. Nope. Nope. Yep. Yes. Ha. They are too rude to you. Like, I get solicitors asking, hello, is Susan there? And I'm like, I can't tell if you're like fundraising for a cancer foundation or not, but I'm not Susan, so I'm not answering. No Susans here. It was an interesting time when I first got my phone number because it used to belong to a drug dealer. That was an interesting time. I kid you not, I wouldn't make this stuff up. You know, just lots of, yo, what's good? What deals you got going on? Hey, can we meet? You know, all that bullshit. Like, Josh, what have you been into, sir? I even got like some lady at 2 a.m. calling me saying she was in the middle of a bar fight and that I had to come and get her. And I'm like, you have the wrong person. Ava, hello, welcome. 14 months, holy cow. Yeah, nice phone number, yeah. Yeah, Ixo got like a shiny Eeyore, and I got people asking for drugs when we switched our numbers. Like, no, no thanks. Good day, evening, hello, happy time zone, Ava. Okay, let me get out my thing. I think we're on your last pattern. Let me see. Where are you at? Hello? Yes! Huh? New pattern. What would you like? Have to go. Dinner's here. Alright, enjoy your dinner, BK. Thanks for stopping in, saying hello. Guys, I'm only going until 5 p.m. EST today. I mean, CST, Central Standard. So, just about an hour more instead of 2 hours more like I would normally do. Because we are going to Ixo's grandma's for dinner, and I want to end stream early and clean up my desk and raid somebody and phase out of stream before running away from the house. But yeah, I'm still beating a lefty. You didn't have to redeem it again. Oh, you meant for... Did you mean for the drawing? Oh no. Ava! What pattern would you like? It's so hard to choose. I know, I'm sorry. So we have birch bark, we have hearts, we have starry night, and we have question marks. Can draw lefty. Oh jeez. This is more torture. Oh, watermelon. Okay, cool. Good luck, VP. I can draw a watermelon left-handed. Come on. Okay, I don't even need a pencil to sketch that out. Okay. Still not easy, but I can do it. Ooh. Ha. dot, dot, dot. You're like the first watermelon in a long, long time, Ava. Haven't had anybody ask for it in quite a while. Sorry if me moving stuff is loud. I had to reposition the microphone so that it wouldn't get the feedback from the light. Can I color in the lines left-handed? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. At least I'm getting practice at something. Cool. I'd say I'm doing okay though. Ha 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 ha. There you go, Ava. You're so close to your own cycle. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the resub, my friend. Thank you for the resub. Oh my gosh. And what did I mess up? Okay, nothing. Yeah, so I definitely like all 11s and 10s for this better. Like, I don't think I'll use Delicas unless it's a size 16 count in future. I didn't like the Delicas on the 14 count. In the end, like, I still love this piece, but I really just like the bigger beads. I think it's nice. 11s and 10s just works so well with this. Okay. I'm still being a lefty for this row. Ooh. And a posture check. Let me finish this bead. Get in there. What am I doing? Oh, this hole. Yep. Yeah. Nope. 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 Maybe? Yes. Haha. I got it. And hydrate. Okay. That I can do. Do you guys like the pattern on my ice cream cone though? Like, I think it's great. I think this waffle cone pattern is gorgeous. I pat myself on the back for a design well done. Ooh. Oh, I got a pop. Oh. Yes, looks nice. Stretch my neck too while I'm up. Okay. Yeah. I'm really excited about this project. The Reginalds are gonna eat ice cream forever. That's where they're gonna live. They're gonna live in the ice cream cone, and that just makes me happy. Happy, happy, happy camper. Come on, beads. Be nice to me. My left hand is only good for holding stuff. Can't write with it or maneuver with it. Aww. It takes me effort and like going slow, but I can manage. Like when I was bored as a kid, I would used to practice just 'cause. There would be like entire class periods where I would just write my notes left-handed. I couldn't read it afterwards, but at least I tried. Luckily, I've never broken anything, so I haven't had to be left-handed for a month or anything, so that's good. Is it 4 already? Holy moly! I can't garden. I'm live. Go away, phone. Maggie, I watched a stream on liquid crystal display LCD. Yes, nice. Boom. Nope. Nope. Ha, got it. So the plan for this, make sure I'm in the right hole, is to complete this whole side of the ice cream cone on this side of the drip, weave my way to the other side and complete the other side of the cone on the other side of the drip, and then weave the entirety of the rest of the ice cream, starting from like this side or like over here or over there or something, because they need to be different pieces. Different pieces. My brain's not working right. Sorry, guys. And that bead is the wrong color. But yeah, I'm gonna weave this whole side, come back around, weave on the other side of the drip, be done beading the cone itself, start the ice cream on a different part of this Ada or on a different piece altogether. And I can't make my brain work and do stuff at the same time. Sorry. Yeah, so this will be sewn in the front as a front part of a pocket, and the ice cream will be in the back as a back part of a pocket. There'll be a liner. I don't know what of, but I'll find something. And so theoretically, when the scissors aren't in there, the two sides will come together, zipped up like a perfect cone, but when the scissors need to be put away, then they'll be sticking out in front of the ice cream but behind the cone. And I'll do that on the other side, but we're doing mint chocolate chip for that side, and then I'll have a pocket layer in between the two cones for the third pair of scissors. Well, that's a lot. Hello, White Wolf Studio. How are you today? Welcome in. I'm trying to bead left-handed on a beaded ice cream bead point. I'm trying to find the right hole. There it is. But yeah, so I charted the pattern that you see in the top left of screen. I have a mint chocolate version as well. This is going to be a double-sided embroidery scissor case. This is where all the stork scissors are gonna live. So I'm making it to size for the stork scissors. I'm doing great. I have had caffeine. I have left the house once today. I'm gonna leave the house again later. We're gonna go see Ixo's grandma for dinner. I accidentally forgot to sign up for my booth fee for the farmer's market this week, so I decided to stream instead. Hello, Blue Feather. How are you today? What is everybody's doing this weekend? We have exciting and or boring and or chill plans. Blue Feather, another sub. 9 months. Okay, let me come up on this and I will doodle in your next piece I caught up on everybody's triangles from like the Streamiversary, just so you know. So you're all cut up there. So anything new, I can doodle in now. Okay, blue feather. We have tiger strips. I'm gonna do right-handed this time. Whee. Thank you so much for the resub. I hope your Saturday is going okay, that it is enjoyable to some extent. I'm having a decent one. No complaints. I had donuts this morning. Nom 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 nom. Blue. Got it. You see? And I it's my hair in the way. And I redrew your other one for you, like you've wanted. So I assume we're gonna go all animal prints or all blue at the very least. It says snowflake, so probably all blue at the very least. Twitch baby, is it? Oh, yes. There's a Twitch baby. Thank you so much for the resub. Blues, whites, and blacks. Oh, okay, cool. I could probably add some white in, yeah, on the snowflake one, and whatever this other one is going to end up being. But yeah, I love the color palette cycles, and I love the season cycles, and the all food cycles. Those are fun too. They're all fun. They're all fun. Okay. I am almost done, lefty, on this row. I can do it. I know I can. Ah. But yes, White Wolf and Blue Feather, how have you guys been? How is life? Boom. Vertigo. Always the vertigo. I'm so sorry. That's gotta be hard. Like I can't imagine. I just can't. And that's super sad that it's a constant. Loneliness. Aww. Well, at least you have us here through Twitch. All the hugs. I know it's not easy. Okay. White. 2 brown. Okay. I know it's not easy. And it just gets harder the older we get. Go. Ha! Okay, done with that row, left-handed. I did it! Woohoo! Okay, back to normal, hopefully. I'm suspicious now. Okay, next row starts off with white. And these rows are going to get shorter and shorter because the drip is going like kind of at a diagonal, which is kind of at like the diagonal of the cone itself. You know how they end up doing this number. Oh, this thread is twisty. Whee! Now I'm using the, what thread is this? Oh yeah, I'm using the Miyuki brand thread. I'd say it's solidly okay. It's okay. When you're weaving with it, it kind of does this thing where it's fine for a while, and then like you take your eyes off the project for 2 seconds and suddenly you have a knot and you don't know where it came from. That's what this thread does. So like working with it is mostly fine, and then you have those weird knots, and they're hard to come undone. Like they don't like coming undone. But other than that, it seems like a fairly strong thread. It's pretty fray resistant. Like, I don't know. It's not my favorite thread, but it's not the worst I've seen either. Like, there's definitely worse threads out there. Raven's been looks good. The thread of life. Yes. I would call the thread of life like Sono. Sono and Hannah. They're kind of tied in my brain. Those are my favorites. And the white Sono glows under black light, so bonus. Lurking. All right. Raven is lurking. How's your recipe going? You said you were doing turkey meatloaf, was that right? And I know BK went to get dinner too, so I'm trying not to confuse people. Confuse people in my mind. Sounds good. I don't know what's for dinner for us. I think Ixo is making something, and we're taking it over to his grandma's. He said something about chicken, so chicken. That's all I know. He said the chicken should be thawed. I hope the chicken's thawed, because if it's not, then there's probably a backup plan. Use some Nozui Sonoko. Kind of like it. It has some elasticity to it. Yes! It's my favorite! But yeah, it's Sono for short. S-O-N-O. Boop. This one. Camera. Be kind. It doesn't have the full name on here for some reason, but this is it. This is my red one. I only reserve it for kaleidocycles. It is the best thread for putting together kaleidocycles. Hannah's good too. It's this guy. I really like them. They're very similar to each other. I'd say the Hannah's a little more elastic than the Sono. Can you tell I like Sono? I have none left. I use it for putting together geometric beadwork because it has the most tension. Like, you can put the most tension on Sono than anything else, really. KO is crap for kaleidocycles. Like, it's a good thread. It's a strong thread if you're going flat or if you're, like, using crystals or something, as far as I can tell on the crystals. Don't quote me. But when you're assembling kaleidocycle hinges, do not use KO beading thread. Yes. I thought you didn't like Sono. I love Sono. Sono's great. 1G, I don't quite like. It's frays a lot. Sono's fine. Sono's like up there. Hello, Sensanoshi. How you doing? Welcome in. I need a cheat sheet for all that. But, like, it's my personal opinion, so, like, it's kind of skewed. Like a spreadsheet, you know? Because the majority of the beading world is going to tell you Fireline's the best thing out there. And I'm like, screw Fireline. I love all the synthetic nylons. Like, no. But that's because I've had some brittle batches in the past, you know? And it's just not worth brittle batches anymore for me. But that means a lot. Thank you. But also, yeah, I guess any recommendation is just that. It's just a personal opinion. So, you know, maybe there are people out there that don't like tulips as much as I do. That can totally happen. Just like the suggestions. Yeah, that's fair. I will try the threads and see what I like. But yeah, I like those two. I like Sono and Hannah the best. And then I like Nymo. Nymo's great if you get it on the spool. If you get it off the bobbins, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss off the bobbins. Beige is terrible on the bobbin. But beige is just fine off of the spool. I can only vouch for beige, red, and blue. No, red and turquoise. Because I think the blue is like a different shade. A different, like, dark blue. I think there's like a light blue and a dark blue, and the light one is called turquoise. So the turquoise and the red Nymo are phenomenal off of the big spools. That's these guys, for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about. You know, I don't know where the red one went. It's hiding. This will last you a lifetime. I've had it for about 3 or 4 years. It looks like I've hardly made a dent. For comparison's sake, like the regular bobbins come in this. That is a massive difference between the two as far as yardage goes. Like, a lot. A lot. Yeah, I don't know. 1G is just kind of, it just kind of is. Like, it's not great, but it's not awful. I think it frays and knots a little more than I would like. Or maybe just this color does. I don't know. Yeah. And I caution anybody to use Ceylon. It's kind of gorgeous, for one. Hey, you. Talk to me. Gorgeous. It comes in all the beautiful colors, but this one will fray and knot like nobody's business. So I recommend you only loom with this, or something like Beadpoint might be okay. Because I've got all sorts of colors, and they're very, very pretty. But they fray very, very crazy. So I wouldn't weave with them. I would do less strenuous work with them, like loom work, or the Beadpoint would be fine. I think that's what I'm going to do for the colors of the ice cream that you see up in the corner. Like, I'm going to choose one of the bright Ceylon colors. Is that 1G? Yeah. I have a couple 1G. I have a khaki color and I have a light yellow. They're okay. Like, they're okay. Same with Miyuki. It's okay. I can't tell if I like the Miyuki or the KO better. I think I probably like the KO better. Oh my gosh. Hello. There we go. It's okay. It's okay. I love the spool Nymo though. Like, Nymo and Sono and Hannah are all there neck and neck together for me. Ceylon. C-L-O-N. But yeah. I have to go put potatoes in the water for dinner. Check on dinner. Yes. I love the spool. Oh, the spool is great. It's phenomenal. If you guys can afford it, because they run anywhere from $25 to $30, which sounds like a lot, but trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it for the quality of life upgrade you get in the spool. And your money goes further. And you won't need to replace your thread for years. So I like to color match my threads to my beads. I always have ever since I bought like colored thread. They didn't make a lot of colors at first, but they make a lot more now. Not so much Nymo. Nymo still hasn't like upped its color game for some reason. Sad. And most of the other threads haven't produced anything in bulk spools, which is also sad. So, like, if Hannah and Sono did bulk spools, you bet your butt I would buy them. If anybody ever sees those two in bulk, I'm in. Ava, when I have used the Fireline currently in my stash, I think I might not get any more. Wildfire, maybe Dragon Thread. At least I'm going to try it. I want to try it too. They don't have many colors though, which is sad. But that's okay. I'll try Dragon Thread once to see if I like it. Sono and Miyuki will probably be my choice. I don't bead a ton, so it's hard to tell what thread is the best for which kind of work. And that really just comes with practice, you know. And the type of beadwork you make may be different from the type of beadwork I make. And I definitely, just like beads, have their own purposes. I believe that threads also have their own purposes. Some are just more suited to certain things. Like, mostly I'm just going to put up with whatever thread I have if it matches the color of beads that I have for a project. But with certain threads, I definitely suit it to the project. Like Ceylon for sure. I can't bear to part with the colors even though it's not the perfect thread. So I do loom work, which is the back and forth. And then stuff like this, which is not circular. It's not several pass-throughs. It's just one pass-through. And Ceylon is good. It frays less that way. But most things I use for everything. Yeah, practice, precisely, yeah. You don't know until you try it, really. And if you don't try it, then you really will never know. Got 2 brown here, and then I go up to the next row. Ooh, I'm really gonna love this piece. Really, really gonna love this piece. I already love this piece. Okay, I need beige on the next row. Avon and me are 2 incompatible entities, though. I bought some black for a brick stitch project, and I was close to throw everything out the window. It frayed, get knots on it, and whatnot. Yeah. Did you get the little one, or did you get the big one? Because the little one, totally. Everybody is justified in that reaction when using black Nymo from a bobbin. Like, I haven't ever bought it from the spool, so I can't vouch. But from the ones I have bought from the spool, they are so much better. And you hear that, and you hear that, and you hear that, and it's not until you break down and you bite the bullet and you invest and you buy one that you're like, I hope they're right. I just hope they're right. And then you use it and you're like, I have wasted years of my life on this crappy thread. And now, little, yeah. Yeah, I know. It feels like a waste and it feels like a frustration. But, I suppose, like, if anybody ever wants me to in, like, a package I send them next, if there's ever a package coming your way, I can always, bobbin up some spool thread for you guys so you can try it out. I'm glad I just bought a small spool. Yeah. But yeah, it's just hard to believe when someone says, oh, it's a massive upgrade when you invest in the bigger one, when you're already so frustrated with the little one. You're like, why would I want more? But it is true what they say, that it's better. It just, yeah. It takes a minute to get there. I don't have black for you to try, or I'd send you some. But, you know, everybody has their favorites, and that's amazing. Try everything that you have available to you, and then see what you like best. Like, I have a new one, too. Where is it at? Is it in here still? I had it out the other day. I was working with it, yeah, the other day. This is one I'd never heard of before. But I bought it from XYZ Beads. Come on. I placed a bulk order for seed beads with XYZ, and anytime I'm at a new shop, I go and see what thread they have. And this is fancy glass beads. It's also Japanese. And it's another one of those that's like pretty okay. It seems to have some bounce to it though. Like a little bit. Not too much. It has a little bit of a elasticity. I'd say it's like a step above KO. I think I like it better than the one I'm using now. I haven't worked with it quite enough to really, really know for sure though. But it's FGB, Fancy Glass Beads. The only place I've ever seen it is xyzbeads.com, which ships out of China, but it's a bulk supplier if you ever need bulk of something. So, yeah. I bought this from them. I bought something else from them, too. What did I get? Maybe it was the Miyuki thread. I don't remember where I bought this. Could have been art beads. I don't remember. But yeah, I buy a brand of thread and a color I don't have just to try it out when I remember that thread is something I should stock up on. I really love this color of thread though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this color is great. And I've seen it in Miyuki and I've seen it in KO. So I'm using the Miyuki. I think I like the KO better. Ava, I sometimes wish one could buy a sample from a big spool then. I just don't understand how the quality would differ though. I didn't either, but yeah. FGB is Fancy Glass Beads. Not a brand I've ever heard of, but Fancy Glass Beads, beading thread. It's also a nylon Japanese thread, like most of these are. But yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, I didn't understand how the quality would differ either, but there's just something in the way it's made that it's just better. It's like less brittle, it's far more sturdy, it doesn't knot as much, it doesn't fray as much, it feels like it's bonded better. I don't know. I really can't put my finger on why, but it is. And it's not just because other people say it is. It's because I've practiced with it for years now at this point and been like, I am never going back. One day I will buy all the colors of Nymo in all the spools, which is like maybe 8 colors. And never have to use the little ones again. But yeah. I think I'm going to phase 1G out of my lineup. I don't like it super much. It's okay, but for the price it is, it's like pass. They have gorgeous colors though, so if you need like a really beautiful teal or a fantastic purple, 1G is the place to go. You can get some good purples with KO though. Like there was a lilac that I apparently used so fast that I had forgotten I used it all, because I'm like, where's my purple thread? And I couldn't find it. So KO I would rather have than 1G for sure. Especially for those thread options. There's not as many colors as 1G, but KO does have several thread colors. But so does Hannah. Like, I don't know. Try everything. That's my suggestion. If you see a new thread, buy it. The worst it's going to cost you is at most $6 and some change. At most. For a spool. A bobbin. 3-ounce spool. I don't know. Not 3 whole ounces, but like grams maybe. Which isn't really any different than like a package of shaped beads can cost you $6 or more. So, the worst that happens is you don't like it, but you tried it just to see, and you have thread that you can use for other things. You can use it to sew with if you need to. You can use it for loom work. That's what I do with all the threads I don't like. Like, I love the colors of silamide thread, but that's just a 2-strand twisted thread, so it untwists a lot, which is frustrating when you're threading a needle. But I use it for loom work a lot. And I use it for the back and forth, the wefts as well. So. Oh, am I increasing? Is this an increase row? Yeah, it's an increase row. Okay. I'm like, why do I only have 2 spots left? If it's on track, it's not. It's an increase. But yeah, I use silamide for the wefts of loom work. And I have a bigger spool of that too, instead of just the card bobbins. I have 2 card bobbins. One is turquoise, the other is peach. And I have a spool of white, because I do like it. It's a nice weaving thread. It's just the ends split so much that I don't want to thread needles on it forever. Yeah. Hey, we're getting there. We're slowly decreasing here. It's a little hard to tell. We're going to go a little more horizontal in future rows up there, but we're decreasing like one at a time. Soon, I think. Yeah, something. It's looking great. Yes, thank you. I love this pattern. I think I did a great job. I'm gonna toot my own horn. I think I did a good job on this one. And then I really like the mint chocolate as well. Oh, so good. Such greatness. You know, I'm in the beginning phases of, ooh, new project, shiny. So I haven't gotten to the, oh my gosh, it's not done yet part. That will happen in a few weeks, I'm sure. I don't know how solidly I'm going to work on this piece, but it'll be pretty solid for a couple days, I'm sure, before I wear myself out. I got a lot done last night and this morning before stream, so I was up to here in just a couple hours last night. You know, a couple hours of stream here in comparison, but it's stitching up pretty fast, I'd say. I'm happy with it. It's the assembly that's going to be the time-consuming part, I think, for this. Yeah. A lot of layers going together here, and I don't hand sew a lot of things together, so yeah, I don't know. But there's a lot of finishing techniques in the book that I'm using. So when you come to the project itself. So here's the needle case. This was done with 15s. I'm doing 11s. The Ada count is different. You know, and it shows you where to notch it. But it's kind of a little more than a round shape at this point. So I'll have to consult the bits in the front of the book, you know, because it'll look like that, you know, when it's notched. So I'll have to notch and fold back and stitch back any pieces I don't want to see where the Ada is, you know. And then use the instructions for the lining bit, on this purse. There's a purse with a lining, you know. Follow the techniques and instructions kind of there to a purse, coin purse, bead point. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of handy tips on how to finish your work when you're bead pointing. This book is wonderful. I love it. I love it. It's so great. You know, and if I did want to add in different shaped beads, it, you know, shows you how to do that. Yeah, it's useful. It's a great book. Beadpoint. No E at the end. By Ann Benson. Ann Benson. She's my hero. I love her. I love her. Yeah, there's all sorts of projects in this book, from big, giant pillow-sized things, down to small, wearable. I think the one on the cover is wearable, actually. It's probably 2.5 inches. But yeah, all sorts of sizes, all sorts of projects. She was just a very, very, very prolific teacher. And watching her YouTube videos for stuff, for the invisible join for bead crochet, She definitely has teacher voice, like just that nice, soothing, here's how you do the thing voice, and it's great. I love it. She is very much teacher. It's a good book. It's a good book. She's a great artist. She makes me happy. Allie? No. Ann. A-N-N. Ann Benson. Gotcha. Yeah. She was, I don't know, I think she's still around, but I don't think she, like, is as active as she used to be. But she got published a lot in the late 90s and early 2000s. This book is from 2003. Ta-da! Like, of the physical beading books that I still have, she makes up 2 or 3 of them. I think I've got another one up here. I don't have many left. Ouch. 2? I thought I had 3. I do not. That's margin deep. Yeah, this is one of my others. And this book is so nostalgic for me. It's just like, this is my 13-year-old beating heart is so happy every time I look at this. I got it half price books, $7, $8. Bead weaving, new needle techniques and original designs. It's very dated. I love it. Also, Ann Benson, go figure. And she had one that I'd bought like at a craft store years and years ago. That I don't have it right now, but that other one is like the trifecta of my like Ann Benson books. Card beading, so these are on like cardstock. But yeah. See if I can find some of the projects for you. Like, what year is this? This has to be earlier. I think it's earlier. 1993. So this book was written a whole decade before the other one. So, yeah. So, 80s. Oh, there she is. Look at Ann. Isn't she pretty? She's so sweet. Beaded jewelry and needle arts. So, yeah, this was my education. This is who I learned from. You know, the diagrams are old like this. You know, this is square stitch. Stretching. Ava, I bought a few beading books, but they're stuffed away at the moment. We're shifting rooms here. They're great inspiration. They really are. And that's what I've been doing lately. The last couple weeks, I've been going through my books and magazines looking for ways to use certain materials, and in the process being inspired by whatever I run across. Still beading lefty? No, it was just for the one row. Ugh. But yeah, like, I'll show you some of the photos. There's some photos. Oh, I think I made this one. I made it and I gave it to like my sister-in-law for Christmas one year. It was a mistake. She was breastfeeding at the time. Beba pulled on it. Or something similar, you know. But this was a barrette, I think. I just turned it into a necklace. You know, stuff like that. These were square stitched. The word charts are in black and white. They're symbol charts. I made this one at one point. Like, some of my first beadwork was from this book. Like, oh, this is so nostalgic. Oh my gosh. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. But this is one I can't part with. And, you know, I still want to make the fish. I've always wanted to make the fish. And I might still one day make the fish. Probably do them on leather, though. Because these are done on cardstock, I think. Fusible webbing. Pin backs. The designer has granted permission to photocopy patterns found in this book. Thank you, Ann. You are my hero. Sequins. 3x3 fabric piece for backing. Gold leather. It's actually It's actually woven on the gold leather. Okay. Gold leather, fabric for backing, and fusible webbing for the between the two of them. Okay. And then like flower. Look how pretty. Like I never did bead either of these. I always did the like the freehand weaving, but I never did any of the embroidery bits. And you know, that's totally something I would do these days. And would totally be something that I would find awesome. You know, different color choices for some of them or different bead choices, but you know, it's still super, super great. I think I don't know. I don't think I had the right materials at the time. Look at that rainbow. Look at the cute little rainbow. Isn't he adorable? Look at it. Yeah. This book is precious. This book is precious. Yeah. Almost the majority of this book is like hand embroidered stuff. So like there's a moth. A moth. And like a little tiny scene. Isn't it cute? So many things you want to do and so little time to do them. Then when, where are, and how to use all of it. You just gotta pick what you can. Like look at this peach. This peach is amazing. This peach. It's totally something I would make these days, you know? So she's always good to go to for inspiration. What is that? What is she beading around here? Photo, sticker, or artwork of your choice to fit a 2.5 by 2 inch oval painting. So like little tiny piece of artwork in a little tiny frame that's been beaded around and like pearl fringe, and it's cute. It's just it makes my heart happy. It makes my heart happy. And so like I go to her for inspiration and for instructions on some of like the more vintage kind of techniques. So more of the like needle arts techniques, not so much like the freehand bead weaving. And then there's a third book of hers where I learned how to like chart out like loom patterns better. I don't remember what that one's called, like creative beading or something. I don't know. The titles of beading books are like all so interchangeable and forgettable that I have to remember them by the covers. I'm thinking of the teal one that has like not Nefertiti on the front, but like an Egyptian themed piece on the front. Ava, I have this idea of making bookmarks, Peyote 15.0 with a logo on it and sell, then give a good portion of the money to charity. Oh, that'd be so cool. Do it. The best time to start is now. Because even if you don't finish, at least you've started. And having the thing taunt you with its physical presence instead of just as a idea in your head kind of makes you do it faster. Not always true, but if you like the idea and it's something you want to do, your chances are you're likely to do it faster. You know. Because this piece is something I've wanted to do for a couple years now. But I never had the Ada, and I was too lazy to go buy any. And anytime I was in a store to go buy any, it wasn't at the top of my mind, you know. I'm at Walmart for eggs. I'm not at Walmart for Ada, you know. And so, like, I would just forget instead of actually getting some. But I was at the estate sale yesterday, and there was Ada, and there weren't any eggs. So I bought the Ada. There was a hoop, too, so why not? A couple extra hoops, have extra projects in progress. Let my stash get out of hand again. I haven't done a whip count in I don't know how long, guys, because Ixo's been like, hey, what is this cool thing you want to work on next? Hey, how do you help me finish this thing? Oh, hey, what is this material? How to make? Oh, hey, I need help with this tool. How do I insert, whatever it is he's trying to do or encourage me to do? And so, like, I haven't looked at the whips, honestly. I don't know. Ava, I made one with the logo for Church of Sweden, then gifted it to our organist when she retired. Aw, looking for the pattern to post on Discord. Oh, that's so sweet. Man, how do you replace an organist once one retires? Like I know there's more people who are good at piano and organs, but like I know organs are vastly more complicated. Okay, that should be the last bead in this row. And then I'm just going straight up. Yeah, I'm going straight up. So it's a decrease. We're slowly getting shorter rows. And I should probably just tie on a new thread here before I regret not tying on a new thread. There we go. Okay. The tea's all gone now. Okay. Iced tea. It was iced tea. Well, no ice, just cold tea. Tying on a new thread because, even though there's still plenty I could use here in a normal project, when you are working at Beadpoint, it's just harder to use after a minute. Yeah, that was a sweet gift to give, though, Ava. That's awesome. I hope she liked it. You'll probably still be seeing her, but just not at the organ, I imagine, right? Oh, I hear Ixo's chair. I think she did. That's good. I'm glad. I haven't gifted too many things lately. Like, I did do one thing. That's the first thing in a long time. 4:47. Oh, geez. Stream is about to be over, guys. I'm sorry, but we do have things to go do later, and I want to wind down from stream time here in a little bit. So tying on this thread is probably the last I'm doing. I don't even know who's live today. It's Saturday. I don't check as much because I'm usually asleep right now. I'm usually asleep this time of day on a Saturday because I'm usually doing markets, but today was stream day instead. So okay. And I just string my tail threads on my needle, both at the same time if I can manage it. It's another reason why I add tail threads when they're a little longer than normal, is for the weaving in. And I just go underneath. Oh, geez, you can't even see what I'm doing. Underneath the threads, the vertical threads of prior stitches and stuff. Oops, I lost one. I'll have to come back and weave it in. That one was shorter. The longer one is fine though. And I just go for like 6 or 7 or 8, whatever feels right. So The backs of this is mostly just straight lines. Needlepoint is very clean looking on the backs. There's no crossing. I haven't been jumping huge gaps, you know, nothing like that. So making sure this is not going to be crossing anywhere I don't need it to. Yeah, I just go underneath the thread bridges of prior stitches. That's it. They stay tucked. Like, everything's going to get lined and you're not going to see the back anyway, but you know, at least the knots are secured. Or am I just like making stuff up? Oh, come on. There we go. It off, put it in my jar. Look, our sand art is messy this go round, but I like it. I still love it. And little fabric scraps. Ah, Bella! Thank you so much for the bits. Hello, welcome. How are you doing today? You startled me. I wasn't expecting anything. Let me turn this around and show you what I've been working on. Unless, of course, you've been lurking. No way for me to know. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know. Stopping by for a sec to say hi, hello, and welcome. Look, I'm making ice cream. I charted the pattern last night. I have mint chocolate as well for the other side. It's a double-sided project, but I have ice cream. I don't actually have any ice cream in the house, so this is gonna have to do. Watching the UFC fights. Just stepped in for a sec to say hi. Okay, cool. Ice cream! Yes! That sounds like a fun Saturday. That looks so smooth. It is. I love the texture. It's so nice. There. Finally managed to get the pick to discard. Okay, I'll go check here in a sec. Very visually satisfying. Yes. The finish in real life is a little eye-jarring. I should have gone with a matte beige, but I did a color line instead, and so my eyes hurt. But it still looks fine. It's for personal use. It's not going to be for anybody else. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ava. Sweet. Let's see what you've been working on. Oh, that's sweet. Look at this. Is this, you said the Church of Sweden? Is this the logo? Oh, that's so nice. Look how clean. Look how pretty. Just red and yellow. Super simple little crown. That's gorgeous. Don't seem to have taken a picture of the project when it was finished. Oh no. But you said it was a bookmark, so was it a repeat of the motif? Just over and over again? Okay, got to go enjoy the rest of your stream. Alright, thank you so much for visiting. Hello, welcome. Have some ice cream. Visually satisfying ice cream. And enjoy the rest of your Saturday. It was one in each end of it. Okay, so you had one on this side and one on this side. Were they facing each other? That sounds cool. That sounds nice. Yep. Okay, cool. That's a lot of white to stitch then. Ooh. It's a lot of mindless stitching on the white. Goodness. I don't think I could do that. In size 15s too, so even more mindless stitching on the white. Whew, it's a lot. I'm sorry. I would go work on something else for a little bit in the end. Okay, there we go. I really like this project so far. I'm really happy with it. I think I'll keep it. I think I'll work on it until I'm tired of working on it, and then I'll switch to something else. Hopefully it'll be done by that point. So this is the third. Yeah, okay. Making sure I'm on the right row. Right row, right row. Right row. It's good. I'm having a good time. I like this pattern. I made this pattern. This is the first pattern I've charted in a long time. My goodness. Oh. Well, the last one I can remember charting was probably like the planter with the flowers in it and lavender in it. Maybe not a long time, but it feels like a while. Another project I'm thinking of doing is the same with the Vet Ranch logo. Then make it into key rings or like. There the money would go to the Vet Ranch. Might be odd since it's an American organization, but still. You know, I don't think most people would be upset that it's an organization in another country. I assume this is a veterinarian company, like animal help, animal shelter kind of thing. But if it's something you like and you want to promote and you want to make something that helps them, that's still super valid, If it's something you're passionate about, and educating other people, or finding other people who also enjoy their services, then there are charities in foreign countries that are totally worth supporting. I think isn't the Mermaid Foundation in the UK? I could be wrong. But the first branch I ever heard of it, I think, was in the UK. So that's totally worth supporting. Either way. Or organizations or causes that bring aid to third world countries. If there's programs out there that help people in third world countries get vaccinated, that's something I'd totally be for, Just because it's not local doesn't mean it's not worth it. There's an organization called Abandoned Pet Project who collects the money and pays for the medical treatment of the animals. Once healthy, spayed, neutered, vaccinated, and chipped, they can be adopted out. See? That's super cool. And if you're helping out an area that needs it more than other areas, then that's, could be the best use of that money versus somewhere that doesn't need it as much. And that could be anywhere in the world. Anywhere at all. But that's super cool to make things for those causes. I should do more. I should do more. Okay. But yeah, if I ever did make LGBT merch, I think that would be the only way I would do it, is if it did support outreach. I'll do LGBT stuff for commissions, and I fall under the umbrella as well. in there somewhere. But, like, I've always felt weird about making LGBT-themed pieces for sale to the general public without it also helping somebody, because it just seems weird to cash in on any of that. It just seems weird, and there's just enough companies that are like, yeah, we'll do rainbow themed stuff just for money's sake. And I was like, no, that's not why you do that. BK's back. Hello, welcome back. Ava, vet ranch started by a Texan vet, Matt Carricker, and grew very fast. The needs seem endless. Oh, goodness. Thank you for the stretch, Cincinnati. Oh, and welcome back, BK. How was dinner? Oh. I'm gonna have to end stream soon here to go acquire dinner. Ooh, that was a stretch. Okay, good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows left of the ice cream cone here. So I wonder if, like, the scissors are actually gonna fit. Did I not do enough? I don't know, I'll have to count. I'll have to double count here in a bit once I reach the end of the cone to see if maybe I need to add new rows in before I continue. I hope not. It was yummy with pizza. Oh, good. But yeah, the Reginalds are gonna have a home soon. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're getting close, guys. Okay, so yeah, it's not quite as drastic with the stork scissors or the intended home for these. You got more people involved. Some he went to vet school with, and it continued to grow. It came to a point when it was more or less outgrew on him. Still ongoing, only the forms for fundraising is a bit different. Gotcha. They have a YouTube channel as well. Oh, goodness. So it scaled up super fast, and they just need all the help they can get then. Yeah, no, helping out with something like that sounds amazing. You can do it. You can do it. And I can do this. But I think, yeah, it is 5 p.m. I need to wind down and transition away from stream so that we can go have dinner with Ixo's grandma. Typically, I would be streaming till 6 p.m. CST, but that's not the case today. Not this time. Sad. But that's okay. We'll find somebody for us to go raid. I don't know who. I'm still not the best at remembering who's live this time of Saturday. So we have Lioness. I'm going to browse Makers and Crafting for a sec, though. We have Looney. Like, there have been so many beaters pop up on Twitch lately that now I just make it a habit of actually scrolling Makers and Crafting every time I exit stream, because I've found several recently. It's weird. Like, it's good weird, but it's just more frequent, and so I want to make sure that there aren't beaters first. Oh, hydrate. Yes, Maggie. Yeah. Does anybody have anybody in their favorites that they would love to go visit? I will take suggestions. If I can't find any beaters. Leather painting. Oh! Meow meow. Who's got the cream? Hello! Oh. Don't know I like that username, but hello. How are you? When are you gonna end stream? I'm about to go raid now. Cincinnati, thanks for the redemption of the beater late the never. Where is my little booklet? Where's my book? Oh my gosh, I don't remember where I put the thing. Evening, hello, bro. Hi, how are you? You're coming in just as I'm ending stream, and I need to write something down, but I don't know where my book went. Where did I put it? Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Where did it go? Cincinnati, thanks so much for that. I don't know where I put my notes on that particular project. I'll write it down in here, I guess. Yeah. Hi. Hugs. Welcome in. I'm making ice cream out of Beadpoint. Kid is something else today. Oh no, I'm so sorry, BK. Is that a good something else or a bad something else? Okay, I'm actually gonna just write it on a sticky note and be like, where the heck did my little notebook go? This is what I get for keeping things in separate places. Like, my bad. Yes, Sensodoshi, thank you for the beater late than never. You will get a thank you once we do print the booklet of puns. This is a booklet of puns. Beater late than never. Smiley face. Meep, nope. So tiny. Tiny words. BK, our youngest does that from time to time, especially when she wants to go home early from school. Oh, like just fake coughing. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't do that. But also, yeah, I don't know who to go raid, guys. I didn't see any jewelers in Makers and Crafting. She was doing it with no one around. He just happened to hear it as he walked by. Who did your kid get the behavior from? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, most of these are builds. Not me, I swear. You know, sometimes kids get their behavior just from themselves. That is a thing that happens as well. Uh-huh. Oh. I don't even know where to start in the art channel. So I'm just going to choose Lioness. We're just going to go raid Lioness. I have some dinner plans to get started here in a little bit. So let me do the thing. Alright. Thank you everybody for being here. You have been awesome, keeping me company on my surprise Saturday stream. I didn't know I was streaming Saturday at the beginning of this week, but you know, that's what happens. I know. It is at the top of my Twitch stuff list, Maggie. Like it is in the Twitch stuff list. Not the top, but it's there. Look. Wait, no, it is. See? It's the first thing. Reginald badge for Maggie. I have to like sneak Ixo's hard drive away from him so I can hunt down the file. That's really the holdup, is I haven't found the file. The original file, so I need to go do that. But now I must know. BK. She said something earlier that was extremely funny but not Twitch appropriate. Made Saren spit her coffee. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we're rating Linus. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for beating amazing. And I shall beat you later. Thank you.
did you see the one with Mystery Apartment Girl?
She feels a breeze
coming from behind the medicine cabinet.
So she looks behind it, and guess what she found?
Another dimension?
A stack of cash?
You just have to see it.
I need 3 garlic butter bacon burgers.
Coming right up.
Will someone grab me some more cheese? Keep that garlic butter coming.
Burger up.
Order up. Sonic garlic butter bacon burger.
Fun anymore. Yeah, pretty much. Hi, Vanishing Pearl. How are you? They're like, I'm not having fun anymore. Whoa! Oh shit, I'm already here. Vanishing Pearl, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We're doing good. We've been distracted and derailed. Yeah, no worries, Kabi. I appreciate you being here. I hope you guys get the get all those figurines situated. Whoa, double raid! What's going on? Oh no, I pushed the wrong button. Look, it's a fish. Thank you for the raid as well. Oh my gosh, literally double raid. Back to back to back. Thank you for the raid. Vanishing Pearl, how is your stream? And look, it's a fish. How is your stream? Thank you so much for those shout outs to Kabi. Please go take care of what you need to take care of. I appreciate you being here. I probably won't be here when you get back, Kabi, but thank you. Thank you for raiding. I mean, modding. Oh my gosh. You're making D&D dice out of what? Resin? I like resin. I do resin as well. Resin! Nice. Let me make sure I am following Vanishing Pearl. And let me make sure I'm following you. Look, it's a fish. Doo-doo. Ha ha ha. Welcome everybody to the stream. For those of you just joining for the first time, my name's Lioness. I'm a creative streamer. My primary focus is amigurumi and plushies. We're working on a Bidoof, which is a Pokemon. And this is one of his poofs. It's not a poop, it's a poof, okay? It's a poof, not a poop. Poof poop, okay? If you know the Pokemon Bidoof, he has little face poofs, okay? So it's gonna be like his little poofs on his face. You were recommended here by Mark. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks for coming by. I appreciate that. I followed you as well. Look, it's a fish. So I'll definitely be sure to check out your stream as well. Chubby Cheeks. Yes. You finally made it to a stream. Yay, BK Lug. I usually stream until 7 p.m. Eastern. So, you know, another 45 minutes or so, but I actually have to dash early, so we only have about 15 more minutes left. I'm leaving at 6:30. Oh, sorry, learning more. But